We have basic error control class. In that one handler method, error HTML is there. That is returning MOV object, model and view object, having logical view name error. Okay, with some error related attributes. If it is not finding error.jsp, it is looking to execute what? That code that is giving default white label page. So let us think about keeping error.jsp ready. When you keep error.jsp is ready, see any problem in any handler method of our controller class, happily error.jsp executes or not there. Anyhow, that basic error controller is not just returning logical view name error. It is also returning error related model attribute. If we can know what are those model attribute names, so by displaying them, we can get the details about the error or not there. So I need, because what is the advantage? I need not to write localized exception handling in every handler method. Any problem, I can display through error.jsp or not there. Okay. So now let me open Eclipse ID here. New, what is there? Switch workspace. Where is this? 718. Switch workspace 718. Here is what? Project Explorer. Strength is less because of it's raining. Yeah, we have a project called this. Here, what is there, guys? Yeah, Java resources. This one. Yeah, tell me what is the next story to focus, guys? Yeah, here we have to deal with what? Global exception handling. So let's go to SRC folder. What folder? Yes. Main web app, WebINF pages. Here, WebINF pages. I'm taking error.jsp. JSP file. What is there? Error.jsp. Let me check. Okay, here regular. Is EL ignored is equal to false. Is EL ignored is equal to false. That's fine. Yeah, H1 style. What is there? Color colon red. Text hyphen align center. Global error page. What is there? Error.jsp. Global error page. What is there? Error.jsp. Yeah, fine. Is error page is optional to take? Fine. If you take also not a issue. Is error page is equal to true. H1, yeah, here is what? H2. The error details are, what details, guys? The error details are, yeah, tell me, guys. Table, border is equal to 1. Next, what is there? BZ color is equal to cyan. Align is equal to center. What is there? TR opening and closing. Here, what is there? TD opening and closing. Arey, fine, bravo. Yeah, tell me. There are model attributes, guys. Status, okay. TD, dollar status. Response status code will come. That's the one thing. Next, what are the model attributes we got? Path, dollar path. So how to get these model attributes? We can see the source code or you can get from ChatGPT. Okay, fine. How to get from ChatGPT? Let me try. This is there. Yeah, where is this? ChatGPT. Basic error controller class. Model or error attributes. Model or error attributes. Yeah, we have so many numbers. Message, path, trace, error, exception, status, timestamp. Many things are there or not there? Yes, guys. Tell me what is the next one? Message. Here is what? Message. Paste, exception. What is there? Exception. Next, timestamp. What is there? Timestamp. Next, error. What is there, guys? Error. Okay, fine. I'm trying to get all the things. Okay, now let me create different error situations belonging to different environment. Right click, tell me, run on server, say this, say finish. Generate report. Let me give the wrong URL. Global error page error dot. Is it good now, boss? Status 404, path is this, message not there, exception not coming, timestamp not coming, message. Requested resource not found. Okay, I'll give the correct one only. When you click on edit, I'll give the wrong number here. Where is this? This. Enter key. Status 500, path is this, no message, no exception, timestamp, internal server error. We're able to get everything now. It's not related to one page. Any page, same story. So we are editing, guys. As part of editing, let me put something, guys. Click on what? Edit employee. So internal server error exception came. That exception related message is coming or not? Okay. No. See, this is called global error page. Okay. Message. Why message is not coming? Let me go to ChatGPT. Message. Any spell mistake? Message. Message. Fine. Okay. Leave it. Madam, I also written small m name. No, this is for display purpose, na? Such a senior student, I never expected this problem. Huh? Right? Okay, fine. This is for a display purpose. In display, anything I can keep, right? This is the actual model attribute reading process, right, my dear? Fine. Okay, don't become senior students of Amirpet, become senior software engineers. Okay, fine. Let it be. So this is global error page. Okay, now listen. No, sir. If it is 400 error, separate error page. If it is 500 error, separate error page. I want. I don't want same error page for everything. Okay, no problem. We have a provision to do that also. You have a provision to do that also. Under pages, you take one more folder called error. Error. Okay. Now listen. There, you take error.jsp, save as. Array, no save as. How come? File, save as. Go to error folder. There, you take like this series kind of thing. 4xx.jsp. What dot? 4xx.jsp. Yeah. 4xx.jsp. Okay. 4xx.jsp. Client side error space. Okay. I'm continuing error details as it is. Okay. Fine. When 4xx is possible, 5xx is also possible now, my dear. Yes, guys. 5xx.jsp. Here is what? 5xx. Here is what? 5xx. Server side error space. What, guys? Server side error space. Okay. That's fine. Definitely. What is there, guys? Server's side error page. Aksha Patil. I will take sessions on JWT also. Fine. It's one of the security concept. I don't know why are you highlighting that much. Okay. And JWT lost its popularity. In the place of that, OAuth is doing well. Why OAuth is doing well? I think mostly next weekend you will understand, right? Okay, this weekend plan. I think last Sunday some disturbance has come in my village. Some network issue has come. I tried a lot, but not connected. Oh, fine. Okay. Saturday 7 p.m. Sunday 7:15 a.m. Okay. Security classes. I think only one topic is left in security, showing database as what? Security configuration. Once that is done, I'll give introduction to OAuth, right? And we will see the implementation of OAuth. Otherwise, let me complete OAuth also. I think this Saturday, 9 o'clock, I won't take DevOps session. Okay. There I plan what? Security last session and Saturday evening 7 p.m. OAuth introduction and Sunday 7:15 a.m. OAuth implementation. I think OAuth needs only 2 sessions because it's a ready-made facilities only. Okay, right. Let's see what we can do. Aksha Patel, first try to understand JWT is also one of the security implementation. If you don't know, keep quiet, but don't create your own statements on it. JWT is also, come on. All right. Also, one more question related to configuration of Redis I got. Are muddy fellow, Redis common topic is already over. Akshay Patel, first attend the classes regularly. Okay. Raghavendra Singh, Gen I is a separate course. Okay. Gen I is a separate course. Please don't bring that one into picture. Already we have our own syllabus. Yes. One module is there. I try to give introduction about that module. Don't expect I have to teach Gen I. It's impossible, right? Okay. You are missing many things, my dear. You are missing many things and you are just excitement. See, you are such a person, no regularity, no practice. You're just going to interview, getting questions and feeling not happening. And if you observe very carefully, in the day one of security, I clearly said we can implement security in Spring application in three ways. Spring security, OAuth, JWT. Did I give or not there? Last warning, Aksha. Last warning. First attend classes, then keep the subject, go to interview. Don't go to interview again, bring the topic names and don't try to show your excitement here or frustration here. Muddy fellow. You attended class, but what's the use? What's the use of attending class? In that class, I clearly said, na, right now we are in what part? Spring security part. Followed by that, what is there? OAuth. Followed by that, what? JWT. Yeah, waste paper. Okay. See, there's no wrong of having excitement, but you should know what's happening in the class also. Okay. That is called common sense. Yeah, 5 space, 5 server side what? Error space. The error details are status, path, message, everything same. Okay, now I try to create two problems. One wrong URL, 404. 4XX is executing or not. Sir, global error is there, na? Or if nothing is there, global. If that is also not there, default white label. Next, global. But if 4XX, 5XX is there, they will get the higher priority. Okay, I'm not deleting error. Still error.jsp is there. Okay, now let's run the application, guys. Run on server. Say this. Yeah, tell me. Generate report this. Generate report this. I'm giving wrong number. Enter key. 5xx.jsp executed or not? See, if you don't like this kind of table, you can prepare one image and you can print them. You look at Narrative website, they give one image, they give a small animation, they give one small GIF, right? That's your choice. Presentation is your choice, but it is executing 5xx.jsp or not there. Okay, now go back. Again, go back. Wrong URL. 404. 4XX space is executing or not? All these are done by what? Basic error controller only. Nothing is done by you separately. Basic error controller only taking care of. Okay. No, sir, I don't want like this. Specific error code page. 401 separate page, 405 separate page, 500 separate page. Yes, we have a provision to deal with like. Sir, if all three are there, what happened? First priority to direct error code pages. 404, 405, 500 like this. Second priority to what? Series, error series pages. 4XX, 5XX. Third priority to what? Okay, global error page, error.jsp. If fourth priority to what? If all are not there, default white label page. Now you only tell me in the mini project implementation, I have taken try catch block in every handler method. That is good, or handling like this is good. Handling like this is good. You want a uniform message for all errors? Error.jsp. No. Based on the series of errors, you want to change the message? Series pages. Error series pages. No. You want to get specific message for specific error, then specific error code pages also there. 404, 405 like this. Let me check. See, everyone learns like this. Go for error.jsp, but we are not learning like that. We are learning from where that came. Who is taking care of all this thing? Basic error controller is the hero. That means there are ready-made controller classes or not. Yeah, go to 5xx.jsp. File save as. Here is what? 404. Where is this, guys? 404 error dot. 404.jsp. Tell me. Client side error page. Client side error page. Okay. The error details are. What is there, guys? The error details are. This is my 404. 404 error page. Tell. Next. File save as. 403 error. 405 I will take. Or if requested method is not found, then you will get what? 405 or not? Very famous error 404, 405. Yeah, next 500. What is there? 500.js. Here is what? 500 dot. Here is 500.jsp. Server side error page. Yeah. Now all the three pages are there. Let's see what happening. Okay. Project Explorer. Yeah, I stop this, guys. Run on server, guys. Say next. Say finish. Yeah, tell me what is this? Generate report. Where is this? This. Yeah. What is there? Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll go for this wrong number kinda. 500.jsp. Specific error page came or not? I'll give wrong URL. Edit 111. 404. Specific error page has come or not? So first priority to specific error code page. Next priority to error series pages. Next priority to global error page error. If not there, okay, default white label error page, right? Yes. Okay, let me open the document and give confirmation. Are you reading the document or practicing just like that? Not reading the document? Read. Okay. It's good to practice without document, but if you read, double confirmation will be the things will be registered. 718 Spring Boot MVC. Some extension I have given yesterday. 12 extension, errors and exception handling. What is there? Errors and exception handling. We can configure error page for each error code like 404, 405, 500, 501, 502, and etc. For that, we need to take what? Error code.jsp as the file name in webinf slash pages slash error folder. Error is extra, guys. Pages is our choice configuration. Or we can also take error.jsp for specific series error codes like 4xx.jsp for 400 to 599 error codes. Similarly, 5xx.jsp for what? 500 to 599 errors are exception. We should also place these pages in what? Webinf slash pages slash error folder. What do you say, guys? Yeah, 5xx.jsp, 404.jsp. Come on. Like this, we have different pops. Options are there or not there? Right. Okay. Now listen. Whenever I give wrong number in edit operation, I'm going to get employee not found exception, na boss. But that employee not found exception is throwing standard error code 500. Any server side error, it is throwing 500 error or not there. Check it out. Run on server, guys. Say next. Say finish. Run on server, guys. Say next. Say finish. Generate report. Okay, you take delete only. Yeah. But if you say yes, it will be deleted. We don't have option to change the things. Finally, wait. We go for edit, guys. 1 enter key. 500 error page 500.jsp. Server side error page. The error details are these are not there. These are my what? Error details. Say something, guys. Come on. These are definitely my what? Error details. Okay. Yeah. 500. What is the exception I got? Employee not found exception. Right? That's good. By default, it is taking 500. Now I want to change that error code. I want to change that error code. So what you can do is you can go to exception class. You can go to exception class. There you can write at the rate response status http status dot bad gateway. What is there? Okay, bad gateway. So we can get the custom exception with the custom error code, not the fixed error code. Even this browser is also there, right? Yes. Go to the project explorer, guys. Where is the error page exception class? This. Okay, here is my what? At the rate response status code. At the rate what? Response status code. Status. Yeah, tell me, guys. Code is equal to. Hey, not compulsory bad gateway. You should take something else also. You can take. Okay, bad request 400, right? Bandwidth limit exceeded. Checkpoint deprecated 103. Leave it. Conflict 409. Continue 100. Created 201. Destination locked not there. Early hints 103. They are suggestions kind of thing. Expect exception failed 417. Failed dependency 424. Forbidden. Authorization failed means forbidden. Found 302. Gateway timed out. Okay, let me take gateway timed out. 504. Okay, now whenever that exception, employee not found exception raised, earlier it has thrown what? 500. 500 status code, but this time it is going to throw what? Huh? It is going to throw what? I want reply, guys. Huh? 504. Forgot, huh? Yeah, like bad, some gateway, something what we have taken, guys. Gateway timed out. So it's no way meaning to that one, no gateway, nothing. I'm just choosing my choice. Okay, error code. Yeah, that's good. Right click, tell me. Run on server. Say Tomcat server, guys. Save finish. Generate report. Here is what? Edit. 1311 enter key. 5xx.jsp. What has come? Because we don't have 504.jsp. That's why it has to go to series page only. As part of series page, it is taking 5xx.jsp or not. This is one more possibility in exception handling, right? Okay. So I think now, which is good, guys? You writing try catch and this one, or are you going for custom error pages? Custom error pages is good. Okay. Yeah. See, problem in handler method. Then it looks for what? Specific error code page 404, 500. If not found. Specific error series page 4xx, 5xx. If not found. Error.jsp, that is global error page. If not found. Do default white label error page. This is the ultimate one that is coming or not. These many days we don't have all these things, guys. That's why default white label page come. In this project, I can't. They are seriously coming or not there, guys. Okay, this is, don't you think it's interesting, my dear? Yeah, like this we can go for error and exception handling. Super, guys. Now let's move to next discussion. Same project. I don't want to use Hikari CP connection pool. Okay, and at the same time, I don't want to use other standalone connection pool. I would like to use server managed connection. What is there? The Tomcat server managed JDBC connection pool. Tell me, sir, it's only for knowledge sake you are telling it's industry standard. It is not industry standard. Only for knowledge sake we are telling. Why? If it is server managed connection pool, we need to do server level configurations. Say something. If it is server managed connection pool, we need to do what? We definitely need to do server level configurations, right, boss? So when we do server level configurations, boss, come on. So when we do what? Server level configuration. So definitely, come on. Server to server configuration changes. In every server where we move the application, we have to do configurations. That is going to be very tedious and headache job. What's the beauty of standalone connection pool, sir? Standalone connection pool means adding one jar file and doing some configuration in property file. Both are part of the project. If I move the project one server to another server, they move along with the project. One machine to another machine, they move along with the project. One place to another place, they definitely move along with the project. Is there any headache, guys? Is there any side effect, guys? That's why it's better to work with what? Standalone connection pool or not? Okay. In that standalone connection pool, who is industry standard? Hikari CP is industry standard. By default, Hikari CP you are taking up and using or not? By default, we are taking up Hikari CP and using or not there. That's good. Okay. So then why are you going for it? Are there will be one, two stupid idiots, project leaders. They are very concerned about, I want to use server managed connection pool. Since he has already taken decision, we try to convince him one, two time. But if you say, I want server managed connection pool, do you have any other option except using it? Other day, someone in your batch saying, okay, by seeing streaming API in the resume, they started asking questions of RESTful API. Because you don't even know streaming API is different, REST API is different. Some people comes like that in the interview rooms, right? Some project managers, they have limited knowledge, and with that limited knowledge only they force the team. And they don't want to listen suggestions because they feel they are humiliated. That's why, good or bad, they try to implement it. Later performance issue come, bug comes, then they will try to modify. That's a different story. But sometimes they become very stubborn about their decisions. Someone is stubborn about working with a server managed connection. Some people takes very positively. Some people don't take things positively. They want to maintain that superiority. They don't listen. Later in testing or somewhere else bug come or issue come, then they try to modify it. Then they try to modify. So in that situation, if someone asked me to work with what? Tomcat server managed JDBC connection pool, what should I do? So first of all, I have to configure connection pool at Tomcat server level. Okay, luckily that server is already configured with Eclipse IDE. In Eclipse IDE Project Explorer window, there is a server tab. In this server tab, Tomcat server related important files are coming. In that, there is something called context.xml. By adding XML tags, you have to go for what? Server managed connection pool. Sir, I don't know what to add. Who asked to know it? ChatGPT or in Tomcat original server documentation also sample code is there. From there you can copy paste. Okay, I'll go for original Tomcat server documentation. From there I will get the lines that are required to go for server managed connection pool, right? Yeah. Okay, I think we are using Tomcat 11, guys. Okay. In that one web app, there is one web application just giving documentation about the Tomcat. They have given one web application having just documentation, nothing else. Here is my docs folder. In this one, index.html. What .html? HTML. Open with Firefox. Say yes. Open with Firefox. Say yes. Open with Firefox. Say yes. Tell me. Say yes. Here is my what, guys? Here is my JDBC data source. In this JDBC data source, tell me, boss. Oracle.jdbc.oracle driver. Here is my what? Resource tag. Uh, Here is my what? Resource tag. Context.xml. Context.xml. Come on. Yes. Tell me here. Context tag starting and ending. There you place this resource tag. Based on the information that is there in resource tag, okay, it will create the connection pool. See, actually what happened? It will create data source object pointing to connection pool. For global visibility and accessibility, it will try to keep that data source object in the JNDA registry that is there in Tomcat server. Where, guys? In the JNDA registry that is there in Tomcat server itself. By specifying that JNDA name, in the JNDA registry having some nickname or alias name or JNDA name. So by specifying that JNDA name, we can ask Spring Boot MVC application, contact JNDA registry, submit the JNDA name, get the data source object, use for the project. Point number one. Based on this XML tag, data source object is created pointing to connection pool. Point number two, that the data source object is automatically placed in what? Tomcat server managed JNDA registry. Long back we discussed. Whenever you want to provide global visibility to Java object, it will be placed in what? JNDA registry. Before arrival of web services, all Java services used to be placed in what? JNDA registry for global visibility. Web service came and total mechanism is changed. No JNDA registry, nothing, because that is interoperable. Client can be in any language, server can be in any language, right? Okay. So in application.property, by mentioning that JNDA name or nickname that is there in JNDA registry for data source, we can make our Spring Boot MVC application working with what? Server manager data source object are not there. Super. Resource name. This is nothing but JNDA name. DSJNDA. What is auth, guys? Container. What is this, guys? Data source. What is this, guys? Driver dot Oracle driver. Okay. JDBC colon Oracle colon thin colon at the rate. What is there? Yeah, you can write IP address like this also. Localhost 1521. What is there? XC. What is the username, guys? System. What is the password, guys? Tiger. What's the max total? 20. What's max idle? 10. Yeah, total how many connection objects you want to allow? Maximum. Max idle. When connection pool is created by default, how many connection objects you want to see? Total, how many connection objects you want to see? By default, how many connection objects you want to see? Okay, next. Max wait millis. -1 means wait infinitely. Before giving the connection object, how much time the client should wait for connection object? If I give 10, 10 millisecond, 20, 20 millisecond, -1 means what? Array, until I give, you wait. Until I give, you wait. That's the meaning of what? Wait infinitely. Wait infinitely. Okay. DSJNDA. Okay. Now I can say server managed connection pool is ready. Pointing to the data source is ready. That data source is automatically kept in what? JNDA registry. Having which nickname? DSJNDA. Array, that is not fixed, guys. Anything you can take. Now, come to the project, guys. I want to make this project. I want to make this project 10. Mini project, server managed connection. Server managed JDBC. Server managed JDBC connection. Yeah, whenever I copy paste the project, you know what to do, right? Properties, web project settings. What is there? 10. Mini project. Where is this? Server managed JDBC connection. Arrow apply this. Close all editor. Close all editors. Yeah. Boot MVC project and mini project server managed JDBC connection. I hope you are getting my point there, guys. Come on. All right. Yeah. Here is what resources. Here is what deployed. MVC project and mini project server managed JDBC connection pool. That's good. Great. Yeah. Come to this resources application dot properties. Okay, that's good. Mini project app, all this stuff. Fine. These are not required, guys. If you don't modify, also not a problem. Yeah. Now I decided to work with the server managed connection pool. Na? Is there any need of these guys? No. Is there any need of these guys? No. There is no need of this. Tell me. Spring dot data source dot Spring dot data source dot type. Spring dot data source dot Spring dot data source dot JNDA. What's there, guys? J. Yeah. Though I have given DS JNDA in Tomcat's JNDA registry, it will not be stored directly as it is. It will be stored little deep in the hierarchy. That hierarchy also you have to mention. Java colon Java colon slash campus slash env slash dsjnda. This is the definite prefix that I have to add. No option. That means it is not directly stored in the given hierarchy. It is stored little deep in the hierarchy. It is stored what? Little extra deep in the hierarchy. Nothing else. Right, my dear? Java colon slash comp slash env. This is extra prefix, guys, which shows little extra hierarchy where this object is stored having J and A. Okay. Now let's take this project. Let's run. See if I'm able to hit the database, get the report means what? It is not using what? Regular connection pool, Hikari CP. It is definitely using what? Server managed connection pool or not there. I can confidently say it is using what? Server managed connection pool. Right click, tell me, run on server, say next, save this, remove all, save finish, save OK. What is there? Generate report. Where is this? Edit. Where is this? Edit. Actually, our work is done. There's no need of testing everything because this records came means it is talking to database software or not. Is there any driver class name details here? No. Just a JND name is there, but still it is connecting to database and getting. So what is the reason? Sir, what's the guarantee that this only used here? Okay, let me check. Stop this, guys. Stop. Project Explorer, guys. Yes. Right click. Nice. Run on server. That's good. Say next. Say finish. We're getting exception or not there. That means it is purely depend upon this J&A name or not. Now let me correct it. Corrected. Project Explorer. Right. Right click. Run on server. this, say next, say finish. This K means application is working or not. Let me show all these points, guys. Open Spring 718 boot MVC. Okay, there is something called mini project code operation, request path info. No, I'm looking for server managed connection pool and soft deletion. Procedure to configure Tomcat server managed connection pool in Spring Boot MVC application. Fine. Before that, you observe this. The data source object that represents server managed connection pool will be placed in J&A registry having what? J&A name as the nickname. We can access data source object from J&A registry using this J&A name. This is data source object pointing to connection pool, and this data source object is kept in what? J&A registry of underlying server. Come on. By using this J&A name, we can get access to the data source object from J&A registry or not there. Super. Total how many types of connection pools are there? Two. Standalone, server managed. Hikari CP, Apache C3P0 standalone. Tomcat managed, Weblaz managed, Wildfire managed. Portable across the multiple server where application being deployed and executed. Not portable across the multiple server. Can be used in both embedded servers and what? External. Can be used only in what? Yes, na boss. In embedded server, how you will write this context.xml and other stuff? No. There's another problem we are having now, boss. Yeah. Supports vada. Vada means what? Not the idli, right? Vada means not the idli. Huh? Vada means write once, deploy any. We develop once and deploy anywhere. But do you think server managed connection pool supports this vada feature, guys? Because in each server, separate configuration is required or not there. Super. These are industry standard connection pool in both standalone application, web application, distributed. Out of all these things, who is best? These are not industry standard connection pool because connection pool configurations will change server to server. Will change server to server. Then what we are learning is just for knowledge sake to tell that I know how to work with server managed connection pool. Whether I really use means if you are not so not so senior or matured project leader is there, then only you will use it. If your project leader is quite matured person, I don't think you will get a situation to use it. I don't think you will get a situation or you will create a situation to use these things. Right. Yeah, what's the first thing, guys? Create a data source with connection pool in Tomcat server by adding resource tag entries under context.xml of the server section from Eclipse Project Explorer. -1. Wait for connection object until it comes. Don't throw what? Exception. Add the following entries in application.properties to work with what? Server managed JDBC connection pool. Okay, fixed prefix in Tomcat J&A registry. Now you can comment or ignore or remove Hikari CP related JDBC properties in what? Application.properties file. Yeah, server managed JDBC connection pool is possible only while working with what? External server, not with what? Spring Boot supplied embedded servers. Right. When we configure Tomcat server with what? Eclipse IDE, then the Eclipse will not use the external Tomcat server. It will get its own copy of what? Tomcat server in the workspace folder. So it won't use, see, out, we are not writing outside, we are writing Eclipse level context.xml. Don't forget that, right? In Spring Boot based web application or Spring Boot based RESTful application, which JDBC connection pool is what? Recommended. Underlying server managed connection pool, not portable. This is not recommended because it has to be configured in every external server every machine. Works only in what? Externals. Spring Boot supplied standard JDBC connection pool, Hikari CP, other stuff. This is recommended because the connection pool will be moved to different machines and server along with application because it's a part of what? Application. Works in both embedded and external server. It works in both what? Embedded and what? External server. Got it, my dear? Come on, everyone. Okay. Works in what? Both. Works in both embedded and what? External servers. That's good. We can arrange J&D registries as separate softwares, or we can use what? Embedded J&D registries of servers. Example what? COS registry, RMI registry, DNS registry, etc. Independent J&D registry, external J&D registries. These are called independent or what? External J. Tomcat managed J&A registry, Glassfish managed J&A registry, or what? Server managed J&A registry. I think we discussed about this one nicely, guys. Okay. So now let me take up next topic. What is that? Soft deletion in Spring MVC and Spring Data JP. So I don't want to delete the record physically. I want to delete the record logically. That is called soft deletion. Hard deletion means once we delete the record, they are deleted forever. Delete means delete. Once deleted, forever deleted. Right? Sorry, hard deletion. That is hard deletion. Soft deletion means what? Record is not deleted, but it will go to inactive mode. It will go to inactive mode and it will not participate in any persistence operation. Next, you do select operation, it will not. You perform update operation, it will not. Insert operation, it will not. It will not participate in any kind of persistence operation. Getting my point there? It will not participate in any kind of persistence operations. Are you getting my point there, guys? Deleting record permanently from DB table is called what? Ticket cancellation, booking cancellation, and etc. Comes under what? Okay. Marking the record as what? Deleted record by changing the status of record and making that record not participating in what? Card operations is called as what? Soft delete. Bank account closing, employee registration, and etc. Comes under what, guys? It comes under what, my dear? Hard deletion. Okay. Yeah, very simple. Already we are taking tables with a lot of metadata columns. There is an active switch column is there. Active SW column. By default, we are keeping active, active, active. If I make that one as inactive, so indirectly I made that record as what? Softly deleted record or not? Already we have created a platform for that, right? But the challenge, whenever I perform delete operation, delete query executes. But delete query executed means it try to delete record physically. That is a hard deletion. Now I have to change that. Though delete query executed, Or though delete operation perform, I should make data JPA not generating delete query, generating update query and changing active switch column value to inactive from active. Here is the challenge. You take mini project and when I click on delete button, so far delete query generated. Now actually I have to tell to JPA, hey JPA, I'm not looking for hard deletion. I'm looking for what? Soft deletion. Do one thing. Whenever you try to press delete button, don't generate delete query. Generate what? Huh? But one problem is there. Whenever I do update operation with metadata column, only ID property enough or version property also we should in. Yeah, we are very curious about it. Other day I don't know, I struggled. I said, nah. Okay, again same continues here also. So when whatever update query you are asking to generate in the place of delete query, make sure that two conditions are placed. Make sure that two conditions are placed. One is ID property condition, other one is what? Version property condition. That's the question, fine, sir. But how to alert Spring Data JPA? You should not generate regular query, you should generate other query. Okay, where to mention it? For that, we have to use at the rate SQL update. SQL triplex annotations are there. At the rate SQL triplex annotations are there. Yes, my dear. At the rate SQL triplex annotation. SQL insert, SQL delete, SQL update. You write SQL delete, but you write update query. So the delete operation you do, because of update query you have placed in SQL delete, it will generate update query or not there. Okay, now listen. Yeah, where is this soft deletion is required, sir? Employee resigned. Don't delete the employee, make employee inactive. Bank account closed. Don't delete the bank account. Okay, make bank account as what? Closed account or inactive account. Their soft deletion is required or not required. Where hard deletion is required. Someone cancelled the ticket. Okay, don't make seat inactive. Delete that booking and make it free for what? Next. Make it free for what? Next passenger. In that time, I will make inactive seat means how it is going to work out. Inactive seat going to work out. Yes, na? Okay. In hotel room, customer vacated. You have to delete the booking and you have to make room free. Yes, na, my dear? That time, what is there? Odd. One room is not in a function for a few days. You have to delete the room or you have to keep room in inactive mode. Yeah. So there are requirement hard deletion. There are requirement for what? Soft delete. Accordingly, you have to act, boss. Right? So let's take, yeah. Okay, that's fine. So I use at the rate SQL update, SQL delete, but I mention update query so that though delete operation is done, it will perform what? Update. Because of that, active switch column will get what? Inactive. That's clear. But now, whenever I do other persistence operation, normal select, normal delete, how to tell to Spring Data JPA, you should not involve these inactive columns. For that one, you should write that common condition clause. What is there? Common condition clause. Earlier by using what? At the rate where annotation. Nowadays, the same annotation is changed to SQL restriction annotation. What annotation, guys? SQL restriction annotation. So whatever condition you write in SQL restriction will be applicable for all queries automatically. You are doing select operation, this condition is automatically applied. In that condition, what we write? Give me only those records that are in what? Active mode. So automatically, softly deleted record will not participate in persistence operation. Na? You are performing bulk deletion. Okay, this condition is automatically applied. It will try to delete those records which are there in what? Active mode, not in what? Inactive. So all about two operation. Number one, use SQL delete, write custom update query. Okay, to update the record, not to delete the record. Number two, to make this inactive record not participating in any persistence operation. Old days at the rate where annotation, new days what? At the rate SQL restriction annotation we have to use. In new days, at the rate SQL restriction annotation we have to use. Come on guys, getting my point or not there? Understanding my statement or not there? We cannot use soft deletion for persistence. Yeah, I'll take a copy of it, guys. What's the project number? 11. Properties of the project, guys. Project 11. Mini project soft. You know that once I give mini project, many things I try to show on mini project itself. So that you will get idea how things will be improvised on mini project. What is there? Soft deletion. Okay? Right. Okay, I'm dealing with the same table. I'm not taking separate table, guys. Okay? Because anyhow, metadata, all this stuff nicely there. Go to entity classes. Here is entity classes, right? We have Hibernate annotation called SQL triplex annotation to configure custom queries. SQL deletion to configure custom query for standard deletion. This is very useful to configure update SQL query of soft deletion to mark the record as what? Deleted record for standard delete operation. Annotation, we can change standard SQL queries of repository methods to our choice queries. Where condition is this? Specify implicit condition that should be applied on every query that execute. Okay, where is removed in latest version of Hibernate? So use what? SQL restriction. Use what? SQL restriction. The condition what you write, the condition what you write, the query what you write, that is a SQL query, not the HQL query. You should write table name and column names, not the things. Right. Come back here. At the rate, what is there? SQL delete. At the rate SQL delete. Update. JPA underscore. MP underscore. Employee. The table names and column names are not case sensed. Okay. Employee. Set. Okay. What is the column I have taken? Active switch. Active SW. What is there? Active SW is equal to active SW is equal to inactive. Active SW is equal to inactive. Where? Where? Tell me. EMPNO is equal to question mark and question mark and this is the place where people mistake. They don't involve version column, but they actually have to involve what? Version. Yeah. What is the version column we have? Update count. Table level, it comes as what? Update underscore count. Are a mixed case means underscore will come now. Update underscore count is equal to question mark. Control plus shift plus O. Okay, maybe attribute is important. SQL is the attribute. Okay, what's happening? Add missing attributes. Oh, yeah, nothing is there, guys. Don't excite. Wrong package is imported. We are thinking something and it is expecting something. This is Hibernate SQL dialect, wrong package. We have to use right package. We have to use the right package. Control plus shift plus O. Yeah, where is this? Both are Hibernate only, but this is different. This is different. Both are annotation. That's another problem. Okay, na? Right. Fine. We are ready with this, guys. Okay. Fine. Because of this, active records becomes inactive record. But they should not participate in any persistence operation, na boss. At the rate SQL restriction. At the rate SQL restriction. Same thing. Here. SQL restriction. Value is equal to. Okay. Value is equal to. So where class condition is automatically applying. Okay. Where active SW not equal to, what is there? Not equal to, not equal to inactive. Get only those records whose value is not equal to inactive. And you don't believe soft deletion is completed. Sir, this much easier, sir. Array, we already prepared table ready for metadata properties. The day when I introduce active switch property, what is the use of it? I said to active, keep the record active and inactive mode. Maybe I have not used the word soft deletion at that time, right? But now I am using that property for soft deletion or not there. This is very interesting. Though I call delete by ID, it won't execute delete query. It will execute this update query. See, delete operation, update query. That means I am able to write my custom query for standard delete operation or not there. Similarly, SQL insert is there. Though we are doing save method call, you can make update query execute. Similarly, SQL delete is there, SQL update is there. So based on the situation, you can customize the queries or query conditions. You may write same delete, but condition may change, right? Yes. So whatever it is, guys, now time has come for a testing, guys. You have to test it or not there. Anyhow, this project also using what? This project also using server managed connection pool. Say next, guys. Say next. Fine. We are thinking it should work. Let's see whether it is really working or not. Okay, I think this application is pointing to Arikila MySQL. Aracle. So now let me keep SQL developer ready because we have to feel that active is changed to inactive or not. Things are looking interesting. Subject feeling boring or interesting? Huh? Yeah. If you practice, it become double interest. If you say yes in S, looks very great in the classroom only. Yeah. System tiger. Say okay. Tables, guys. Tables, guys. What's a table? JPA underscore MP underscore employee. MP, yes. Updated by updation time is not there. That's fine. Active switch. Active is there, na? Everywhere active is there. That's good. Let's observe. Right click, run on server, say next, remove all, say finish, say OK. Generate report, guys. Come on. What is that? Generate report. Fine. After that, what, guys? After that, what, guys? Delete. It looks like, are you sure delete? Okay. It looks like it is deleted. That disappeared. One more deleted, but physically not deleted, logically deleted. Say refresh. Say what happened? 1066 inactive has come. Inactive has come, but at the same time, this 1066 record is appearing in the select operation. Huh? Not. Why? Why? Because it is SQL restriction is filtering those records or not. Ray. Focus. She replied, not. She will reply later. First concentrate. Worst fellow. You are Jogi. She is Jogi. Jogi. What happened? Nothing happened. Focus. Become some useful person. Okay. Right. Right, boss. Yeah. Tell me. He's so busy in chatting. All are excited by seeing output and application. Yeah. He is in his own dunya. Right. Tell me. See, guys. I actually press a delete button, but it is no delete query anywhere. What query is coming? And this is my query now, boss. Set active switch is equal to inactive, where employee number question mark, update question mark, update count what question mark. That's fine. Then whenever I press report operation, select query came earlier, select query without condition. But this time, one condition is automatically added at the end. Check it out. See, actually, the method I called is find all. Find all will execute query without any condition. But one extra condition is applied at the end or not there. So that means SQL restriction came into picture. And update query means who came into picture. Delete query came into picture. Okay, delete SQL delete is there means what? Because of this update query came into picture or not? Okay, that's good. You do any other operation, guys. Now you go for update. Okay, Captain 1. Click on update button. Updated, no change at all. Now you observe. Update, update. See, again condition is applied or not there. This is regular update operation condition. After update, again select query came. In that select query, this is coming or not there. In that select query, this is coming or not there, guys. Say something, my dear. Come on. Yeah. This is what we need to focus. This is what we need to focus. Yeah. This is add employee. What employee, guys? 1069 employee data is what? Updated. This is my what? Add employee. What employee, guys? Add employee. Okay, that's good. Yeah, now you say add employee now. Okay. So nothing will be disturbed, guys. Remaining all operations happens nicely. This, click on what? Register employee. This is 1100. This is home page. Now output is coming or not there. The output is nicely coming over here or not there. Yes. Okay. Deepak Kumar, Big Jogi. Okay. If you are saying someone Big Jogi, you are a double, triple Jogi, right? Right. Okay. Fine. So I think we got the clear cut clarity about soft deletion also. Right. You listen, create table. Actually, at that time, I used to give mini project without metadata column. That's why I have taken separate column status to maintain active inactive value. Okay. Then in SQL delete is added. That's fine. Where class condition is added. Where class what condition is added. Both the things are added or not there. But where is removed in that place SQL restriction came or not there. But observe, at that time I have not taken version column, right? That's why what I have done, side to this, I have given what? One more code. If entity class of Spring Data JPA is having at the rate version property, then we need to provide that version related condition in the SQL delete condition that is related to soft deletion activity. Check it out. Okay, here AID is what? ID column. Update underscore count is what? Version column. And SQL restriction status not equal to inactive. And here, what is there? The queries what we are writing, these are SQL queries, HQL queries. SQL query. This condition is also SQL style conditioner, HQL conditioner. SQL only. Because here, in all the places, you have to write SQL only. Got it? Okay, see, initial mini project, have not taken metadata properties, right? Metadata property. But later I stated taking what metadata prop. That's why I have given both entity classes. You be very careful about it. And we have not taken separate we have not taken separate status column. Why? Because in our metadata active switch is already there or not there. I think that common sense you have now, my dear. See was inactive. These are representing softly deleted records or not there. Fine. With this total, how many concepts we completed today? Error basis configuration, server managed connection pool, soft deletion. Right? But still not over on mini project improvisation. I would like to have pagination on the mini project. Right now, 10, 20 record, one page fine. Suppose there are 50 record, 60 record. Per page, I want to display what? 10 record. Having next, previous, last, first hyperlinks. As we see in the Google. As we see in the Google. So I want to enable pagination concept. That will be the tomorrow's topic. Right? Tomorrow and Friday, you'll be having sessions on regular MVC. Saturday, Sunday again dedicated for what? Huh? Okay. Security concepts. That's good. Yeah. Sir, Amazon removed 3 employees. How we figure? Tudekal Ushen Basa. Every year this correction will be there, guys. Every year this correction will be there. Since market is bit dry, you are highlighting. CTS removes people. Top salary people will be gone and freshers will be taken. Less experienced people will be taken. That's a continuous process. That's a continuous process. Are you getting my point? Along with this course, which domain you do suggest to get the job? Please suggest I am thinking to learn data analyst. Please guide it. Nothing is required. Become perfect in full stack. People are getting jobs, good jobs in full stack domain only, right? First come to metropolitan city. Don't stay in your hometown. Come and explore the market over here, right? Waste fellow. Amazon means not just IT, Babu. Amazon is having e-commerce business. Data entry operators are there. Okay. There are robo training employees are there. Once robo is ready, why they need them? Because in these packing centers, they stopped using people. They want robos. For they have recruited employee to give training to robos. Once training is over, why they need those employees? So Amazon means not IT jobs, right? It may be IT and non-IT together, right? Amazon is having so many positions. And worldwide they have having nearly 50, 60 lakhs employees. In that one, 30K is a common correction every year. That's very common connection every year. Which city is good, sir? If you are looking for cost effective city, Hyderabad. Cost effective city, Hyderabad. Hyderabad is good as of now. Okay. I talked about DB developer. He said SB boot old, outdated. That's right. DB developer. I talked about DB developer. He said Swagat Spring Boot old, outdated. Fine. Okay. Be in the psychological feeling. Sorry. And with whom you talked, DB developer. No common sense, my dear. Ah, Swagat, Mr. Behra Babu. If you talk to DB developer, how he will say Spring Boot is good? Huh? For this you got engineering degree, my dear. Waste fellow. Ah, since I completed the course, where should I go for job hunting? Akash Patil. Okay. First come to Hyderabad. Ah. No, sir. He said that database develop. Are, fine. Wait. Okay. The reason common sense is important. Will not. Muhammad Akif, and the day one you asked a question, today also I am saying. First, come to metropolitan cities and go for job trial by staying in your villages. If you watch those YouTube videos, they magnify the problem double, triple. Essa no na. If you come to Hyderabad kind of city or Bangalore kind of city, you will understand realities. In front of you, Gurgaon is not having IT companies, Gurgaon is having only corporate head offices. So don't expect good jobs in Gurgaon and Noida. Okay, Akesh Patel, what should I do? Come to city and try for jobs. Job won't come to your home. You should come to job place. Go and talk with a lot of people who have placed through Naresh IT. How many calls they are getting, how many interviews they are attending. Some people already joined and surviving in the companies, right? Come on, D fellows. You are there in Hyderabad as of now. Then what the hell you are doing in the room? Come out. Come out. Write the screening test. Write the mark test. Get the eligibility to attend